Constant change is happening, and change happens in all areas of life. There are times, though, it feels like things aren't changing. Would you agree? There's things that just says, oh, no, it's kind of nice to come to Toastmasters because it's always the same. Well, we had a meeting 2 weeks ago, and first off, we're in a completely different place. We don't even have the same people here. We don't have the same speakers. We don't have the same value. There's change. Change is constant. Now, some people think of change as scary. They don't like change. Change is something they fear. And usually that fear is based on simply what is unknown. Or the fear of losing what's familiar, what's comfortable. But change is going to happen. I use this analogy here, this imagery, as a tool. Because what we want to do in understanding change is understand, first, change always happens. And number two, it happens at different paces. And the pace is determined by where that change is. If I were to turn this umbrella, in fact, I will turn this umbrella a quarter turn, how much did this part here actually move? About 2 inches or so, something like that. But how far did the outer edge, move? Several feet. Which one's the dramatic change? Well, obviously you'd first go, well, it's the outside because it moves so much further. But what I want to propose to you is that it's the opposite that is true. If it's something down here, it appears to not change much because it only moves a short distance. But the ripple effect is what will cause the change out here if it starts there. So the key is to understand where the change is within that radius. And I propose to you, and here's where our core values are as individuals, as corporate groups. When we change something here, even though it may be just a slight turn here, it's more dramatic out here. The evidences of change are more obvious out here and not so much down here. Change is going to happen, whether we want it to or not. But what we can do is using tools like this is to evaluate and best manage how to maximize the opportunities that come with change.